Call the meeting to order. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, call the roll, please.
Connor. Gary. Here. McMullen.
Here.
Reed. Here. Mayor Bedine.
Here. Changes to the agenda. We will be removing item 3 from tonight's agenda and adding a proclamation. Are there any other changes?
Well, we have a closed session tonight.
And yes, we do have a closed session on our agenda
That's on
for
the agenda.
tonight. Okay, I'll go through, the proclamation will be declaring November Epilepsy Awareness Month. And this is designed to increase awareness of the disorder. So I proclaim the month of November as Epilepsy Awareness Month in the city of Streator, and encourage all citizens to join me in recognizing the importance of this month. And Streator Unlimited has a program for those impacted by epilepsy, so they're a resource on that. Okay, we will move to public comment. If you have comment for council, please come to the podium, state your name, and you have 3 minutes.
I'll let you know when you have 30 seconds left, okay?
Hi, I'm Nita Vaughn, and I'm here. I launched the Monarch Mission with a whole bunch of volunteers that we have, and I'm just here because I know one of you on the council had a concern about our gardens. So I just kind of wanted to possibly be able to address that, if that's okay. So I liked your ideas about the electricity and stuff like that, but the gravel, we stopped at the garden when we put the gravel down. And we stopped there because the rest of the paths, I feel, it should be easier for them to mow. So I feel like we should take a backhoe and we should remove some dirt. We should lay the shingles and then lay the gravel down so that when they mow, they can just mow right over the top of it, which would make it easier. But we don't have that kind of manpower, and we were only allowed to deal with the stuff that we are dealing with. So we are gonna remove the shingles as soon as we all figure out what's going on there. We went with the original design, but I don't think that we should switch the mulch at all. Our mulch that we get is all pesticide-free, chemical-free, and all of that. The gravel would be a really bad idea just because it takes the heat away from our plants and we have to water it a lot more. I was already watering. I know the city was watering Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I was watering Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So I think the gravel, other than in the pathway, would be a really bad idea for the garden. So I appreciate your input.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, no,
Interesting.
I appreciate it, and I really do like the idea of more electricity. I think that would be great, and I know I spoke to Ed Brozak about the light that were in, I believe I
It's
did
replaced.
to you as well, and they were gonna turn it more towards the lot, have comment turn it, so that would be a nice addition too, so, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, any other public comment? All right, seeing none, we'll go on to new business. Item 1, Resolution 2023-44, authorizing and approving the levy of an additional tax of 0.02% PM real property within the city of Streator pursuant to 75 ILCS 5/3-1 for the fiscal year beginning 01/01/24 and ending 12/31/24. Get a motion and second.
So moved. Second.
Okay, Tim with the motion and Matt with the second. Any discussion? I'll just say this is an annual item. I think we've done this every year I've been on the council, it's every November, and it's not, it says an additional tax, it's not an additional tax, it's just how it's worded, and we have to do it every year. So it's not a tax increase, it's just one that we, it's kind of a housekeeping or record keeping issue. Any other discussion from council? Okay, then clerk call the roll, please.
Gary.
Aye.
McMullen.
Aye.
Reed.
Aye.
Mayor Pete, aye.
Aye. Item 2, resolution 2023-45, to enter into an agreement for application services for a community block grant, housing rehabilitation grant on behalf of the city of Streator. Get a motion and second.
So moved. Second.
Okay, Dave with the motion and Matt with the second. And any discussion?
Well, the only thing I can add, in addition to my memo, is the work is actually already being performed. So the contract is really coming after much of the work. This is in relation to the housing grant application that we're pursuing for
Round 2.
round 2, about 600,000 or more citywide.
Any questions on this one or any discussion? So last round, round 1, we received the $550K to do 10 homes. With inflation. This year's grant program, they're trying to do $650,000, which would do 10 homes at $60,000 each instead of the $50,000. Okay, clerk call the roll, please.
Gary.
Aye.
McMullen.
Aye.
Reed.
Aye.
Mayor Pete, aye.
Aye. Item 4, consent agenda. Get a motion and second to approve the consent agenda. They fund warrant total of $1,800,000 or $827,281.48.
So moved. Second.
Okay. Tim with the motion. And Dave with the second. Any discussion? We'll note there's also an item for, the FFA wants to do a reading walking trail throughout Streator. This was similar to the one we approved for the library to do at Spring Lake Park earlier this year. Clerk call the roll, please.
Gary.
Aye.
McMullen.
Aye.
Pete, aye.
Aye.
I'm sorry. Reed.
That was a
And
little
Mayor
early.
Pete, aye.
Aye. All right, city official comments.
Just light up Streator's gearing up, the city park is, I pulled up today, it looked good up front. Just strand the lights kind of out, but other than that, that's all I have. Anything to me.
And him, yeah, meeting. Okay, yes, things light up, it's starting to light up all over town. But yeah, November 25th, Small Business Saturday, light up Streator, and then keeping Christmas close to home with the light up parade, markets, train show, ice carving, food trucks, what else am I missing? Carriage rides, so, another nice thing is Streator, and then just a happy Thanksgiving from me. Anyone else have any comments? Great. So I'll request a motion and second.
I do have a comment.
Yes, go ahead.
Yesterday, we had our committee of the whole meeting with the budget, and as part of the budget process, some prior meeting, we had a budget schedule that we presented. The city has to schedule a public hearing on the budget, and in order to do that, we have to post notices in the newspaper and so forth. And according to our schedule, we're due to do that on November 17th, which is now. And so the hearing would be set for December 12th. And when we publish the notice, we can't add money in addition to what we publish after the notice, without having to go through the whole notification, public hearing process again. And in prior years, we just published the budget as the staff presented, because if anything, it tends to go down, not go up. And with that in mind, is there any objection for us to do that? Now,
Anticipate any big changes.
Does that,
in
is that our,
conditions.
on the property tax, the staff recommendation was for the 3%. You can make it less than that, or you can approve it at the 3%. If you want it at 4.99, we would have to publish that in the notice. So,
But I thought we were gonna have a meeting.
well, we're gonna have to have a meeting on, perhaps even before the public hearing. But in order to meet the timeline, we have to publish a notice. So,
we have to publish it by,
the 17th.
okay, which is Friday, so let's go with the 499, because we can always drop it.
Okay.
And I'd rather us cover in case there's anything that we discover.
Well, that's fine. I just,
I don't want us to be too late to,
yeah, I don't
To
want
get
to
it
put you
approved.
folks in the bind.
and then would we do final approval of that?
Well, on the schedule,
Copy of that.
I put on the schedule the possibility for final budget approval on December 12th. Because after you conduct the hearing, you can approve the budget. You can't approve the budget until after the hearing. But you'll have another meeting on the 20th. So I would think that we should put it on the agenda so that it could be approved, to give you the authority to approve it. But if you want to take more time and make additional adjustments, there will be more time to do that with this schedule.
Does the 20th give us enough time to get it filed with the county?
It
Might be a
it
Cheryl
should. I
question,
mean, you know, actually, I believe the county offices are gonna be open on Christmas Eve, but they'll be closed on the day after Christmas, the 26th. So actually, is it Friday, Friday's the 23rd, so they'll be open.
22nd.
You'll have that full week. They'll be closed on the 26th, so we'll have those final days.
But I
We
don't.
have until the 31st, aren't we?
Well,
Yeah, but the 31st is a Sunday, I believe.
Okay, so
I-
until the,
well, we also have two
That's too
counties
late.
to file.
Right.
I just want to give us enough time, and I don't want to have you guys feel as if you don't have enough time to approve it. There's certain statutory steps we have to follow through. So we'll publish the notice as if the tax increase is 499, so that you would have the authority to do that. It won't be over the 5%. It'll be below that. And then we'll conduct our public hearing on the 12th. And we began to discuss last night whether or not we want to have a meeting prior to that official public hearing.
And we talked about maybe doing that the week after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Would,
Well, I just want to, there was a sense last year that, you wanted
we're a
to,
little rushed, yeah.
yeah, and you really didn't have the time at that night to,
We're on the same boat again.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, we
I
have
don't want
another
to,
session
put you in that
scheduled.
spot again.
Mayor, I wonder if Steve Litko would want to be at that meeting also.
Yeah, I was wondering about the 29th, which would be the Wednesday after Thanksgiving. Just looking at.
Well, why don't we just tentatively set it for the 29th? We can post that, and we'll check with Steve as to his availability.
And check with, and we'll make sure rest of council can do that.
Yeah, and then,
Do you want to do 4 PM or 6 PM or 7? 6, okay.
so it'll be 11:29. Another
Well, if
cow
we- Yeah, if we need to reschedule, we will.
at 6 PM.
any other city official comments?
That's all.
So I'll request a motion and second to adjourn to closed session for the purpose of discussion of matters under 5 ILCS 120/2, item 2 of the Illinois compiled statutes
So moved.
For collective bargaining.
for collective bargaining.
Second.
Okay, motion by Matt and second by Tim. Clerk, call a roll, please.
Gary,
Aye.
McCollum,
Aye.
Reed,
Aye.
Mayor Bethany.
Aye.
7:45.